Welcome back to This Week in Agribusiness. I'm Mike Pearson. Max Armstrong takes us next to Geneseo, Illinois, in a conversation with farmer Nick Gehling for our Plant Smart, Grow Smart series.
How do you scout your fields? What's your approach? Do you do it yourself? Do you rely on somebody else?
I scout them all myself. It's a weekly deal, a four-wheeler ride with a cup of coffee in the morning. Or at the end of the day, I'm just going for a ride and drive through the fields. And you kind of learn the fields, you know where your problems are going to be. So you kind of know where to zero in on faster. But I like to stay on top of it and be in them at least once a week. And then when I get to application times, it's more often.
It can be somewhat relaxing too, right?
It is. A cup of coffee on a cool morning when it's hot in the afternoon, just nothing feels better.
Let's talk about your weed pressures here, the most prominent weed pressures in your bean fields. What do you run into?
The biggest weed pressures we have that are problems are water hemp and giant ragweed. The water hemp is just adapting so fast and becoming immune to so many things, it's very difficult to kill. We've gone to like a 2-pass program on everything right out of the gates. I got out of college in 2000, so I came right in the middle of the Roundup.
Absolutely.
And developed the resistance. And it was a very cheap, efficient way to go about it, made a lot of money doing it. But that's come and gone. We got to do a 2-pass program. The main thing for us, we got to keep them from coming up, or we got to kill it when it's little. It's fine if you got to do a rescue, but let's try to prevent getting to that point if any way possible.
Are you robbing yield if you get to the point of having to do a rescue?
I feel you are. It is taking nutrients and it is taking moisture, and it just depends upon the year. There's years where if we don't catch some rain and it's weedy and you kill it, that moisture's gone. It might not come back.
Review for us your specific approach to weed control with the BASF products. How do you go about it?
Well, we either run Zidua SC or Zidua Pro ahead of our beans every spring, and it depends upon the year. I do it after I plant the field, and I try to get the Zidua Pro down before they emerge, is the goal. But if I'm planting and I don't have an opportunity to go spray, we can switch to the Zidua SC after emergence, and that really gives you the flexibility to do either one. So I like to do it after it's up so the soil's not disturbed and the chemical is even and we don't have anything potentially to come up through it.
You've been using Liberty Ultra?
Yes, Liberty Ultra. Water hemp issue's gotten to the point where if it gets above about 3-4 inches, you're not going to kill it unless you do that. And that's one of the products that we would use on some farms, but not every farm. And we'll just adapt individually, and we use it where we need it. And it does work very well, and it does a good job.
It strikes me that you're serious about your weed control. How did you get to this point, and what information do you try to avail yourself of to really be as sharp as you can in weed control?
I rely on my salesperson and BASF rep that I'm a friend with to get the best information on it. I worked in the ag chem industry out of college for a few years. So
it shows. That explains it.
So I've worked with farmers and the different personalities and people that you're involved with. And so trying to steer someone in the right direction when you're on that side of it, when you get to be on the other side, you understand where they're coming from. So it's very important to me to listen to them, and there's a reason. They're not always trying to push more down your throat. Usually they've got your best interest at heart.
Thank you, Max. And folks, you can see our full Plant Smart, Grow Smart series online at plantsmartgrowsmart.com.